Hello everybody, Shadow here, and welcome back to Virtue's Last Reward. Last time we went through the crew quarters, and now we are meeting up with everybody else. Hey, looks like the gang's all here. What's up?
Nothing's up. We left our room, headed left.
Right.
And ended up here.
Indeed.
Sigma, let me see that map you found earlier.
Okie doke. Oh, right. Yeah, no, I can't fast forward through that. Yeah, no, it's, okay. Can you not? Why is my mouse on screen? Get off of there, stupid mouse. I need to make sure it's at a good place.
That's the same as the map we found in the lounge.
There should be fine. Oh, I'm on auto.
We found something
Whoopsie.
like that too.
Hold on. I didn't even process what Sigma said. Oh, no matter which door we took, all of them led back here. The lounge.
Our room was an infirmary.
I see. That's so? We found ours in the crew quarters.
Maybe we should sit down for a bit and exchange information.
Right.
No, there's plenty of time for that after we check out this elevator.
Fair point. Sadly, I think we're gonna have a little bit of a repeat. It's gonna feel a lot of the same for a bit because we can't fast forward this stuff because it's technically new dialogue. Because that's just how this game works.
What the? Oh, this is just like the other floor.
Right?
These doors have colors on them too.
Indeed.
The one on the left,
Yes.
the one in,
Indeed.
and the one on the right.
These
Correct.
chromatic doors? Look,
Indeed.
there's a box here.
Good job. Lock. Huh. Yeah, won't budge.
Yeah, just like the other doors. No good trying to force it open, I suppose.
Is
Right.
something wrong, Alice? You've been staring at your bracelet.
Oh, no, I'm fine. But it looks like my guess was right.
What
The
guess?
numbers have changed.
Numbers? Oh yeah, the time left. Looks like 2 hours, 6 minutes.
Ah, for fuck's sake. You telling me we're gonna have to just sit around here for another 2 hours?
Fair.
No. Looks like we don't have a choice then.
Right.
Gotta head back.
Indeed.
Clover, how about you show him that note we found?
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Right.
Huh? Was it something about supplementary rules? Because we found a note just like that.
I
it was
see.
in the infirmary.
Yeah, we found one too. It was in the safe in the crew quarters. Here are a few more rules. Yeah, we've already read this. Blah 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 boop. If that's true, we can all go back the way we came and get to the warehouse.
I don't think Zero's saying we can. I think he's saying otherwise.
Right.
What's the point of that key card?
You
Fair.
mean this? The Ambidex room key.
Indeed.
We found some too.
That makes 6 then. 1 for each AB room.
Let's head back to the warehouse.
Right.
So when Zero says jump, we say how high, huh?
If you don't
Guess
like it,
we gotta
stay
do it.
here. Stupid angry mutt watching the door sounds about right.
Ouch.
Asshole. Better hope I don't have rabies, you self-satisfied old turd.
Oof.
Well, what's it going to be? Are you
Let's
going to
go back.
with us? Or are you staying?
Alright, fine. I'm going.
This is all mostly the same, but... Oh, we can skip through some of this. Okay, cool.
So, this is the crew quarters, huh?
Indeed.
Just as the note said, we had no trouble getting in here.
That means we can go to the infirmary or the lounge.
Right.
Yeah, we can check out any of them.
Hey, look, Grandpa! They got a poster of a lady in here! It looks like the ones you got back home!
Oh dear.
This one's pretty hot. I think we're talking at least 14, maybe even 15 EU.
Agreed.
I sure would like to take it home with me.
What?
Unfortunately, I don't
Okay.
think this is really the time for that. Let's keep moving.
Whoa, hold on. Grandpa? Since when were they buddies? Or had they always been close? In other words, they'd known each other before the Nonary game. And if Quark was calling Tenmyoji Grandpa, maybe they were even related. I mean, we know that's not the case, but, we don't know. Sigma doesn't know that. Alice and Clover seem to be close, too. Of course, as soon as I record, there's strange noises coming from my window. Of course. Just how many of these people knew each other already?
Let's go, buddy. I can't wait to get out of here and back to my, grandpa videos.
Oh, you mean the
Oh
ones you
my.
keep in the locked cabinet?
Shh! You're being too loud, Quark. You have to say these things quietly.
Right. Okay. Well, let's go. I really hope that noise stops soon. Because, yeah. I don't even know if you can hear it, but it's definitely annoying. Okay, so all of this is the same. Thank goodness. Kay, Quark, and myself each gave one card to Luna, Alice, and Tenmyoji. Then we headed into the AB rooms. There wasn't really any discussion about who'd go into which door, but Fi and I found ourselves heading towards the leftmost one. Looks like everybody else has gone in already. Think we should head in too?
Why are you asking me? Just hurry up and get in there.
Right. Okay. Oh boy.
An ambidextrous 45.
Right. What? This game's got a time limit too?
Something
Wait.
wrong?
No, nothing. There's no one
What are
here.
you talking about? Of course there isn't anyone here.
Well, yeah, I know.
Let's get inside.
Yeah. Right. The body's not there. The body's not there.
This looks just like the room we woke up in.
Right? Yeah. Well, there's one thing that's different.
That screen.
Yeah. Looks like there's something on it. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Shit! The hell are you doing, you idiot?
What? I just pressed the start button.
Did you even read what it said? Once you press that button, it locks the door for 40 minutes.
Right.
Now, thanks to your stupid ass, we're stuck in here for almost an hour.
Fair. Oh. Really?
Yes, really. Ugh.
Sorry.
Hey!
AB gate?
The door to the AB room, silly.
Yes.
You're in the AB room right now.
Indeed.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be continuing my earlier explanation.
Okie doke. I don't know if there's a button that can,
For example,
all of this is the same,
Siggy
or
and
most of it.
Fido paired up with a lass and went through
Right.
the cyan door, didn't they?
Indeed.
That means that Siggy and Fido will be and
Right.
it goes the other way. Alas's opponent will be Siggy, obviously,
Yes.
and VO and Quark's enemy will be Mooney.
Right.
Well, after all, if you choose ally, then they're your ally.
Correct.
What? Don't get it? Well, don't worry. Just let.
Right. Okay, all of this is the same. Blah, 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 blah.
I think that about does it for the basic rules.
Okay.
Well, actually, it'll just have to wait.
Oh, what? Why does it have to wait?
Hush now. It'll be okay.
No, it won't.
30 minutes.
Okay, 30 minutes.
Anyway, I've gotta hop along now.
Okay.
Don't do something harebrained and wait until the last minute. You got plenty of time, so think it out.
Right.
Bye-bye now.
Okie doke.
Have a nice trust.
Indeed. Man. What are we gonna do?
About the AB game?
Right. Yeah. Should we choose ally or betray?
Yeah, it's a tough call. This is really kind of an interesting game.
Indeed.
Seems like it's based on the prisoner's dilemma.
I see. What's that?
You've never heard of it? It's a thought
Well, I have.
experiment that uses game theory to examine why people do or don't cooperate.
Right.
Let's say Apple and Banana
Oh, I'm
have
so
committed
glad
a
that
serious
this is
crime.
actually voiced. Apple and Banana?
I just gave them the first names I thought of.
Those aren't names.
They don't mean anything.
I mean, they're names of food. But like, okay.
Anyway, Apple and Banana are caught by the police and sent off to separate cells far away from one another.
Right.
In other words, there's no way for them to contact each other.
Indeed.
And they're not like telepaths or something.
Okay.
So that's the setup. You following me?
Yeah. Keep going.
So, a detective shows up. He visits each cell and tells them both exactly the same thing. Goes something like this.
You can both clam up if that's what you want. We're gonna have to put you both in the slammer for 2 years if you do. Now, if you flip on your pal over there, tell me everything. I can get your sentence reduced to 1 year. That means your buddy will serve 15, but that ain't your problem, right? Of course, if he decides to spill the beans, it goes the other way. He gets 1 year, and you get to spend 15 years eating government cheese.
I see.
You're probably wondering if both of you confess. Well, I can shave off a little time for saving me trouble, but you'll still both do 10 years.
Oh my.
So, punk, what's it gonna be? Gonna give me what I want? Or you gonna keep that trap shut? Of course, I told your partner the same thing I just told you. I
Okay.
wonder if you can trust him to keep the cat in the bag. No rush. Give you plenty of time to think about it.
Interesting. So, that's the prisoner's dilemma.
Yeah, what would you do? Say you were in Apple or Banana's shoes.
Well, If my erstwhile? Something like, I don't know. Criminal associate Banana is going to keep his mouth shut, then the best choice for me is to spill the beans. That way I only serve 1 year. But what if he confesses too? Then the smart thing would be for me to do the same. After all, if he cuts a deal and I don't, then I'll spend 15 years in prison. If I confess, I can shave 5 years off of that. Then it seems like the best choice is always going to be confess.
Interesting. But you're forgetting something important.
Which
That
is?
Banana will be thinking the same thing.
Right.
So you'll both confess, and you'll both end up serving 10 years.
Correct.
Do you get it? If you both trusted each other, then neither of you would have served more than 2 years.
Right.
But because you both made the decision based on your own self-interest, you're gonna spend 8 more years in prison.
Fair.
In other words, the logical decision leads not only to a less desirable outcome on the group level,
Right.
but also a pretty shitty situation on the personal level, too.
Fair.
You see now? The A-B game is the prisoner's dilemma.
Ah, so that's why you chose Apple and Banana. Yeah. They are pretty much the same thing. If we trust Alice, we can both increase our BP by 2. But if we don't trust each other, in the long run it won't benefit either of us.
Yeah, but this is where it gets interesting. Let's say for a moment all 9 of us are on one team.
Right.
Who would we be playing against?
That's a very good question. 0, of course.
Right. So we can assume the 9 of us are fighting 0 in the AB game.
Okay.
If you look at it that way, what would we want to do to beat him? Just look at the point totals. Say we all picked Ally. What would our total points be?
Right. Well, 2 times 9 is 18, so, 18 points.
Okay. Now let's say one of the pairs chooses Betray.
The pair who picked Betray will get 3 points each, so in total they'll have 6 points. But the solo they betrayed will have 2 points subtracted, so the total gain for that game would only be 4 points. The other 2 groups would choose Ally for that round, right?
Yeah.
So for the other teams, you'll get 6 each, which will give you 2 times 6 is 12, plus 4, 16 points total.
So what does that tell you?
If we consider all 9 of us to be on the same team, we need to always choose ally to get the most points. Even if one person chooses betray, the total points we get goes down.
Exactly. In this game, if each individual acts for the benefit of the whole group, everyone benefits.
Right?
But if everyone starts looking out for themselves, it'll impact the group negatively.
Indeed.
And eventually, it'll impact them negatively too.
Indeed.
If all of us choose betray, then the group gets 0 points.
Correct?
Ultimately, nobody benefits.
Indeed.
Not even the individual.
Right.
In other words,
Got it.
selfish but logical decisions hurt everyone. And they hurt you.
Fair. Okay, I think I get it. What you're saying is that I should pick ally.
No, I mean the opposite.
What?
If you're going to make the most logical choice here, the only option is betray.
What? Why? You just explained why that was a terrible idea.
No, I didn't. It's not the prisoner's solution. It's the prisoner's dilemma. Even though there's an outcome where everybody's happy, the choice you'd have to make for that outcome isn't the rational one.
Okay.
You want to pick it, but you can't.
I think I get where you're going with
A
this.
dilemma. If we choose ally, and Alice does too, then yes, it'll be great.
Right.
All 3 of us will get 2 points.
Indeed.
That would be ideal, obviously.
Right.
And it would help everybody.
Fair.
But what if Alice chooses betray?
That's a very good point. Our BP will go down to 1.
Right. And if that happens, we're screwed. So,
20 minutes remaining.
Okay.
unless we can be certain that Alice will choose ally, we don't have a choice. We have to choose betray.
Oh my.
Unfortunately, we don't have any way to know that for certain.
Okay.
That means we have to make the rational choice. It would be great to make the right choice, but we can't.
I see. Hey, did you just say we're screwed? If you don't mind telling me, what did you mean by that? I'm guessing something happens if our BP hits 0, right? I mean, the way you said it... Sure, sorry, my brain shut off mid-sentence again. It keeps doing that for some reason. The way you said it sure makes it seem like something's going to happen. Do you know something? You do know something. What are you hiding? She's not saying anything. Yeah, you know, there's been something weird about you from the moment we met. I mean, for starters, how did you know my name?
Oh, knock it off. This is getting old.
I don't care if it's getting ancient. This is important. I don't know you, but you seem to know me somehow. The only explanation I can think of that makes any kind of sense is that you're working with Zero.
What about you?
What?
Are you working with Zero?
Oh my, me? Why would you think
You're
that?
too calm. You wake up trapped in some kind of twisted game and it doesn't even faze you? That hardly seems normal.
Fair. Oh, come on. I could ask you the same thing.
Don't change the subject. We're talking about you. Maybe you actually do know me.
Oh my. What? Where the hell did that come from? Look, I already told you, I've never seen you before in my life. Oh dear. Oh my. Oh dear. Half of that stuff. Oh gosh, we haven't even seen half of this stuff. I should have picked the other route.
Sigma. Just let it go.
Oh my.
Our time's up. This is it.
Oh dear.
Before it ends, I wanted to tell you thanks. You know we're about to die, but you still stuck with me.
Okay.
So, thank you, Sigma.
What is happening?
Goodbye.
Oh gosh. Oh, if I had remembered that this route had this stuff this early on, I probably would have picked the other route. Oh dear. I guess that's those bombs that the guy was talking about before. What was that?
What's wrong?
I saw.
So what?
The explosion.
Explosion?
I think there's a bomb somewhere in this building. I'm not sure, but it sounded like it was on a timer. You and I were trying to stop it, but we couldn't do anything, and...
Whoa! Sigma! Calm down! What are you talking about?
That's a very good question. I don't even know what we're talking about.
What is it now?
I mean, I do, but from a gameplay standpoint and a plot standpoint, we technically don't know what we're talking about. My head.
It hurts? You know,
yeah.
You said it hurt when you first woke up in the AB room, too.
Right? It didn't just hurt. It felt like it was going to explode.
Are you all right?
I think so.
Maybe you should rest a little.
Probably a good idea. Yeah, maybe I could just lay my head on your lap. Oh dear. Sigma, please don't.
Of course. I shouldn't have worried.
Fi and I spent the rest of the time until the door opened in silence. The AB game was forgotten as I tried to make sense of what I'd seen. Had it been real in any way? Or was it just a hallucination, brought on by stress or maybe some strange drug they'd dosed me with while I was out? It had seemed real, though. Was it a premonition? I had to stifle a bark of laughter at the thought. Seeing the future? This wasn't some crappy sci-fi novel. This was real life. Things like that didn't happen. I was just tired. The stress of the nonary game was probably getting to me more than Fi thought. I was tired, and I was emotional. A hallucination was strange, but really, it was perfectly understandable. But what if I wasn't losing it? What if I was fine? What if it hadn't been a hallucination? That's a very good question. I sat there for what felt like hours, my mind running in circles. Okay. Well, I guess we don't vote.
5 minutes remain.
Oh, maybe
until
not.
Ambidex game
Maybe we do vote.
Closes. All players, please enter your votes.
Okay.
If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
Right. What the hell was that?
What? Do you need a translator? If you don't vote fast enough, then it'll set your vote to ally.
Okay.
Makes sense? Or do I need to use smaller words?
Right. So if you plan to pick ally, then you don't even really need to go into the AB room.
I guess not. We're already in here, though. So we might as well figure out what we're gonna do.
Right.
What's it gonna be, Sigma? Ally? Or betray?
That's a very good question. Why are you even asking? You made it pretty clear that we should choose betray.
Well, I didn't say should. I just said we didn't really have a choice.
That's the same thing.
It's completely different. The former is an active opinion. The latter is just passive information.
Whatever, you still want to betray, right?
Yeah.
Then why did you ask me? So we never really finished our conversation from earlier. We have 5 minutes. You said that we'd be screwed if our BP dropped to 1. What did you mean by that? Is something going to happen if our BP gets to 0 or something?
We die.
Oh my!
If our BP
What?
drops to 0, we die. The needles in our bracelets activate.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Well, how the hell do you know that? Zero never said anything about it.
I don't know. I swear I don't. I know somehow.
Right.
There's just this feeling I've got. Like, that's what'll happen.
Okay. Oh, come on. That again? You fed me the same line when I asked you why you knew my name. How can you know all these things when there's no way on Earth? Wait. Did you see it?
What?
Did you have some sort of, I don't know, premonition?
What? What the hell are you talking about? You sounded like a crazy person the first time, too.
Fair. Then you haven't...
Seriously, Sigma, are you okay? I think there's something wrong with you.
Fair. This was wrong. Phi was supposed to be acting strange, not me. Instead, here she was asking if I was okay. But what if it wasn't just her? What if I was losing it too? I groaned. My head felt awful. It was like someone had thrown my brain in a food processor and hit puree. Oh dear, that sounds painful.
1 minute remains.
I mean, granted, if they threw your brain in there,
Amedek's
you
game
probably wouldn't
pool
feel anything
closes.
because your brain would already be disconnected. So, you'd probably be dead by that point already.
Hey, it's almost time.
Right?
What are you gonna pick?
That's a good
If
question.
you aren't going to do it, then
No, I'm fine. I'll do
you're
it.
gonna choose betray, right?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Alright. Take it away.
Oh dear.
30 seconds remain until Amedek's
Guess
game
what? We're not gonna do that. I stood in front of the selection screen and took a deep breath. This was it. I ran over my options one last time. There was only one possible choice. Ally. Sorry, Phi.
Round 1 of the Amedek's game has been completed.
Right.
Results will be displayed in the warehouse.
Thank you.
Thank you for your participation.
You're welcome.
Amedek's gates now.
As Phi and I stepped out of the AB room, I could see the others running towards the projection. Shoving and pushing to get closer. There's only 9 of us.
What the hell were you thinking?
Sorry.
Did you hear anything I said?
Yeah, I was, and yeah, I did.
Then?
Well, I want to believe in Alice.
It's not really a rational decision.
Fair? I know.
Yo, what's up?
Hey!
Siggy! No! Hey, what are you kids doing over there?
That's a fair question.
We're about to...
Yeah,
Let's
we're
go.
fine.
We'll find out if you made the right choice.
Alrighty. Alright. Okay.
Good. Looks
Hi.
like you're all here. Finally. Let's get ready to...
Okie doke.
Ambidex!
Indeed.
If everybody would...
Right. Drum roll, please. Okay. K and Clover vote betray. Tenmyoji ally. Ally. Alice, you. Ah. Oh dear. This is a selection. Oh dear.
Here are the results from your game.
Right.
Now, let us check the numbers on our bracelets.
Indeed. Oh dear. Hey, Alice! What the hell is this?
Excuse me? I just made the most rational choice. The best way to minimize risk and maximize reward in this situation is to choose betray.
Right.
Anyone who thinks otherwise is, well,
We're gonna turn that around on you in, like, I don't know, a couple episodes when we get back here. I say a couple, but it's probably gonna be like 6 or 7.
an idiot.
Ouch. But that's gonna be a while, because we've got 2 or 3 different routes to go down already. Why did you do
I
it?
could ask you the same question. Why did you do something as stupid as choose ally?
Why? Haven't you heard of the prisoner's dilemma? The best solution is for all of us to choose ally.
Oh, really? All of us, huh?
Yes.
Kay and Clover chose betray too, you know.
Right.
Yes. I know about the prisoner's dilemma. But everyone picking
Fair.
ally isn't a reasonable outcome. Just look at the results for this round.
Fair.
What do they tell you? You're a pretty tender-hearted guy to trust somebody you just met.
Fair.
Well, maybe tender-headed would be a little more appropriate in this case.
Ouch.
Oh.
What?
Was that upsetting? My apologies. I'm only trying to warn you.
Alice is right. You made a stupid choice. And thanks to you, our BP is down to 1 now.
Right. God damn it. We're gonna die. I set my jaw and stomped away from Alice and Vi. My hands had balled themselves into fists, but my throat was tight and my eyes stung. Why? Why had she done it? Quark, Dio, and Luna's group, on the other hand, seemed calm, almost happy.
Thank you. I'm so happy you chose Ally.
No problem.
Well, to tell you the truth, Mr. Dio wanted to pick Betray.
Oh my!
What?
Hey!
Mr. Dio told me to pick Betray so that we could get 3 points.
Oh dear.
He said we could escape together. If we betrayed you, then we'd have 6 BP. And then, if we betrayed someone in the next round, we'd have 9.
Right.
Dio, is this true?
No, that's not what happened at all.
Kidding! I lied. That was a joke. Mr. Dio would never do something like that.
Sure. Sure he wouldn't.
It was a joke?
Yeah. Man, you really had me going there.
I really surprised you, huh?
Yes, indeed.
So you really were planning to choose Ally all along? Thank you. Thank you very much. Don't worry about it. We only did what anybody else would do.
Right.
Right, Mr. Dio?
If you say so.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I understand. I guess I just haven't had enough time to earn your trust, huh?
I suppose you could say that.
Fair.
I just didn't really expect you to be so nice about it.
Right. It looked like there had been some sort of argument between Kay, Clover, and Tenmyoji, although whatever it was seemed to have resolved itself amicably. I can't read words today. I don't care. We're gonna move on.
Zero, when does the next round start?
That's a very good question.
Makes you think we'll be...
Well, you say if there's...
Right. Gotta yada 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 yada.
If I had to guess, I'd say it's going to be Tenmyoji. Or
Right.
Siggy. Oh, or maybe Fido.
We're all gonna
Or
die.
maybe everyone.
Oh dear.
What?
Why?
I guess I can tell you why. Anyone who's BP.
Skipping. So, Fi had been right. But how had she known before Zero told us?
I see. Phi, Sigma, and I only have 1 BP.
Right.
That means we'd have less than 0 if we lost 2 points.
Correct. I took a moment to go over everything in my head, which we're not gonna do. It did change. I'm yellow now.
So am I.
Me too.
Luna! Luna! Yeah!
It looks like the color wasn't the only thing that changed.
Right?
What do you mean?
Well, it looks like our groups have changed too. I was a solo last round, but now it says pair.
Wait, really? Mine still says solo.
It looks like Luna and I both changed.
Right?
Although I've gone from solo to pair.
I'm the opposite. Mine went from pair to solo.
Okay.
No change here. Still a pair.
Right.
I guess this must be magenta. Are you two
Right.
magenta too?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Quark, Clover, and I are cyan.
Right.
I think Mr. K and I are pairs. And Miss Clover is a solo?
Okay.
Looks like it. When did they change?
Back when the AB gates closed.
Right.
As soon as the gates close, you're going.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Leaving. Flashback in time. Da-da-ba-da-boo-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-boo-da-ba-da-ba-da-boom. Why is this happening to me? I spent a few minutes wallowing in misery. I figured I deserved at least a little self-pity. But even I knew that brooding and whining wasn't going to get me anywhere. Like Kay had said, we needed to at least try and find another way out. So I shook my head to clear it, stood up straight, and headed off. Let's go to the, let's go to the lounge. I don't know if these conversations are all the same or if they're different. Hello? Hello? Oh, hi.
Hey, Sigma.
Can I get you a seat?
Are you some kind of waitress?
What do you want?
What do you mean, what do I want? I just came here to check up on you guys. And to get a look at the lounge. So, this is the lounge, huh? A bar. A sofa. And 3 ladies. Feel like I'm in the VIP room.
Can I get you a drink?
Better not be underage.
I turned 21 just the other day.
I don't know if I believe you. I see. Well, I guess we could probably have a drink or two then. Unfortunately, as much fun as that sounds like, I don't think it's a very good idea.
Why not?
This isn't really a good time to be getting wasted.
Really? It seems like this sort of thing is exactly what makes people want to drink in the first place.
Fair. You've got a point.
Sigma?
I'm just kidding. Besides, I've got a headache. Drinking is probably not the best plan. Yeah!
It hasn't gone away yet?
Well, it was fine for a while, but now I guess the bastard's back.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm sure if I just leave it alone, it'll go away in a bit. That's how it went away. That's how it went before, anyway. Has this been happening to anyone else?
The headaches. Now that you mention it, yeah, I did get one a bit ago.
Oh my!
I feel fine now, though.
Oh dear. What about you, Luna?
You know, I think I did have a bit of a headache earlier.
Okay.
Not me. No headaches here.
Well, lucky for you.
Well,
what?
Hard to explain. I just feel kind of weird. Your head feels weird? No, my body feels weird. Like my whole body.
Okay. Do you feel kind of numb? I think I've got the same thing. It's kind of like, like when you fall asleep on top of one of your arms. And then when you wake up, that arm kind of feels like it's not really yours anymore. It's not just my arm, though. My whole body feels kind of numb and foreign.
I don't know. I guess it's kind of like that, but...
Oh, if that's what you're talking about, then yeah, I know what you mean. It's kind of like
Really?
my body isn't really mine.
Oh my.
I'm sort of floating. Like that?
Okay. Yeah, exactly.
Maybe it's because of the anesthetic gas.
The what now?
It might have looked like white smoke. The stuff they used when they abducted you.
Fair. Oh yeah, right.
It seems like we were unconscious for a long time, so it must have been pretty powerful stuff.
Right. You think this might be some kind of side
It
effect?
could be a side effect, or it could be that it just hasn't worn off completely yet.
Whatever. That's not important. Right now we need to figure out how to get out of here.
Okie doke. Alright, I'll go have a look somewhere else then. You guys going to stick around here?
Haven't really taken a good look at
Sorry,
everything
I'm distracted. Because I'm looking up, I was actually curious as to if Clover's claim was correct. And, as far as I can tell, she's 19, not 21. Okay. Catch you later, then. I was just very curious about that, because I was like, now that I think about it, I don't actually know if her claim is accurate or not. I waved goodbye and headed towards the exit. Where to next? Let's go to, crew quarters. Maybe we missed something, I say, doubtful. What is this voice? Hello? Hello?
Oh, Sigma.
Oh, hi.
Perfect timing.
You were in the crew quarters before, weren't you?
Right. Yeah, I was. Vi, Alice, and I went through all the rooms.
Did you find anything suspicious?
Like
Not
a secret
really.
door or something?
Nope. If I had, you really think I wouldn't have told you?
Anything else out of the ordinary, perhaps?
Out of the ordinary.
What's this book?
Huh? Oh, that's a book of meowed cats.
Meowed?
Oh, sorry. It's just this thing that's happened to me ever since I was a kid. Whenever I start talking about cats, I start talking like one. It doesn't really mean anything, though.
Okay.
Kay's just like, what?
That's weird.
Yeah.
So what's the cat book about?
Well, there's this quantum physics thought experiment called Schrodinger's cat. This book talks about
Oh, yes. I've heard about that. A cat is put in a box with a device that has a random chance to release a poison which will kill the cat.
Right.
That means the cat is both alive and dead until someone opens the box. Something like that, right?
Meowby? I don't really know anything about it. I'm just telling you what Fi told me.
So it probably isn't gonna give us any hints then.
I like your style, Quark.
Quark, you're doing it too.
Oops.
Don't apologize. Apparently today is just the everything makes noise around me day. Because now that drill or whatever isn't here, but I can hear something else going. I don't even know what it is. Oh, I think it's a vacuum out in the hallways or something. Oh, great.
What do you mean?
You checked out the lounge with Clover and Tenmyoji, and Quark was in the infirmary with Dio and Luna. Anything suspicious there?
Well, this whole facility is pretty suspicious, but...
Right you are!
I suppose that's not what you meant. Well, the puzzles in the lounge were lunar eclipse themed.
Interesting. Lunar eclipse?
Yes. Apparently, there's supposed to be a lunar eclipse on December 31st, 2028.
Okay.
All the puzzles were related to that somehow.
Interesting. Isn't that this New Year's Eve?
I suppose it is. Well, I can't say I know what year, or even what day it is, but Clover was saying something to that effect.
Right. The 31st, huh? I'd been knocked out at dawn on the 25th, so the 31st would be 6 days after that. Lunar eclipse. Lunar eclipse. What did it have to do with any of this? Try as I might, I couldn't think of any way an eclipse could be connected to our abductions.
What about the infirmary, Quark? Did you find anything there?
Yeah, we did find something.
Oh my!
Just one thing though.
Okay. What was it?
You and Luna didn't tell you?
Nope.
Okay. I got it right here. Just a second.
Oh. Quark reached into his pocket and pulled out what appeared to be a newspaper clipping. My throat began to tighten as I read it. We've already read all this. Is this for real?
It seems a little hard to believe.
Indeed. If it really is some kind of pandemic, though, that sounds like a pretty big deal.
It does.
There hasn't been anything on the news, though. This is the first time I've even heard the term Radical 6. Technically not. Was that true, though? Was that really the first time I'd heard it? I couldn't shake the feeling that I'd heard Radical 6 somewhere before. Oh, please go away soon, vacuum cleaner. Please. I don't even know if you can hear it, but it's really annoying me because it's like buzzing to the left of my ear. But where? And why? Sorry, I get distracted when there's
and I worry
outside
about what might
interference.
be happening to the world outside. Is there a pandemic raging on the other side of these walls?
That's a very good question.
Well, I don't think there's any reason for us to get all worried about it. We should just hurry up and try to find out how to get out of here.
Fair.
Quark has a point. If we want to know what's going on outside, the fastest way to find out is by going outside.
Right. Yeah, you're right.
Good. Mr. K and I will keep searching the cabins then. What are you gonna do?
I guess I'll go somewhere else.
Then we will see you later.
Later. All right. I stepped out of the cabin we'd been in and headed towards the small hallway. Now, where to next? There was only one other place I hadn't gone. The Infirmary! All right. Hello? Who's in here? Dio? Tenmyoji? Alice? Oh, that'll be awkward. Hello? Hello? So, this is the infirmary, huh?
Oh, Sigma.
Alice.
What's up with your face? You look like you just saw a roach. Are you still
Yeah,
angry?
maybe a little. Of course. I'm teetering on the brink of the abyss thanks to you.
I didn't have a choice. I'm just trying to get out of here like we all are.
And that's enough to justify screwing someone else over?
It's not what I meant, and you know it. If I'd known for sure that you were going to choose Ally, then I would have chosen Ally too.
A likely story?
Easy for you to say that now.
What? Am I such a horrible person for wanting to get out of here? I have to get out of here.
Right.
There's so many things I still want to do.
Like what?
Well, let's see. I want to wear lots of gorgeous clothes.
Okay.
I want to eat tons of delicious food and fall in love.
What an idiot.
I was gonna say, so you have the least important reasons to get out of here.
Excuse me?
Just from those statements. I mean, we know that you have a bit more than that.
I was going to take your side, but after that load of horse shit, you're on your own.
Ugh, look. Let me try this again.
Good job, Tenmyoji.
I'm frustrated, but there really is something important I have to do.
Okay. Which is?
Avenge my father's murder. That's
Oh.
what I have to do.
What happened to him? Could you elaborate on
No,
that?
I couldn't. This isn't the kind of thing I should be telling people I don't even know.
Okay. Fine. Just tell me one thing. Does your father's murder have anything to do with us being trapped
I have
here?
no idea. As to why you're here, your guess is as good as mine.
Okie
But
doke.
it's possible that his death is connected to my abduction.
Meaning.
I was on their trail. I was tracking down the people who killed him.
Okay.
How close were you?
I can't say, but it's possible that I was getting close enough that they decided something had to be done with me.
Interesting. Are you a detective?
Well, I wouldn't really say I'm a detective. Not a bad guess, though.
I see.
Why are you guys looking at me like that?
Well, I mean, you don't really have the detective look.
I didn't say I was a detective.
Then what are you? CIA? Fine, well, whatever you are, you don't look like
That's
one.
fine. In my line of work, the less I look like what I am, the better.
I see.
Better I keep them guessing.
Hey, what's the deal with you and Clover?
What's she got to do with anything?
Well, you know each other, right? I
Right.
was thinking maybe you were related or worked together or something.
No, she has nothing to do with my work.
Right.
She's just a friend that I met somewhere.
Sure. Where
In the
somewhere?
middle of a desert.
Oh, a desert?
Yes. But that's an awfully long story.
I see. We've already heard that story, actually.
Wait, hold on. Why am I the only person getting the 3rd degree?
Because you were the only one who picked betray?
That doesn't seem fair to me. How about you guys give up a little personal information, too? We'll start with you, Tenmyoji. Who are you?
Just a garbage collector.
Any ties to Zero?
None.
What's your relationship with Quark? You two know each other, right?
Yes. Yes, they do.
Do I have to answer that?
Well, if you really don't want to, it's not like I can force you.
Fair enough.
And I apologize, but I don't have anything to say about that subject. I mean, it's not like you told us everything either.
I see. Very well, then.
Right.
Dio, it's your turn. What's your profession?
Well, you're probably gonna think I'm full of shit, but I'm a circus ringleader.
Well, you have that look. A ringleader?
You're kidding.
Nope. I'm the real deal. I lead a company of about 50 people. We travel all over the world.
I see.
It was my grandfather's grandfather who founded it, but my father died at a young age. I'm a 5th-generation ringleader.
I see.
My old man was a trapeze artist. He tried to do this quadruple flip and missed. Well, I guess he wasn't really young. He was about 40. Still, he was pretty reckless for a guy that age.
Right.
Always talking about how he couldn't let the kids show him up. Guess he just took it too far.
Oh my.
I see. You lost your father too, then.
Yeah. Shit. Guess I got a little sappy there.
Right.
Anyway, point is, I don't have any damn idea how I'm connected to Zero. I got grabbed on the last night of one of our tour stops.
Okay.
I've gone out to a couple bars and gotten shit-faced.
Fair.
On my way back to the caravan, this black van pulls up. Somebody grabs me and throws me inside.
I see.
Before I can even get a look at them, they hit me with that gas and I'm out like a light. Next thing I know, I'm waking up in the AB room.
Fair enough.
Anyway, enough about me. We still haven't heard your story, Sigma. Who are
Fair.
you?
I told you guys the first time we met. Don't you remember? I was on my way home from school, and when I got into my car, this white gas started pouring out of everywhere.
Are you some kind of doctor?
Huh? No, I'm still working on my degree. I'm shooting for a PhD, but I'm not quite there yet.
I guess you've been working on that for quite a while, huh?
Yeah, I guess I have.
Can you think of anything that might connect you to any of this?
Believe me, I've thought about it, but I just keep drawing a blank.
What about Zero?
No
Do
idea.
any of the people here look familiar to you?
Nope. You're all strangers. Well, I guess I can't really say for sure about Kay since I haven't seen his face. I suppose it's possible he's someone I know.
Just who is he anyway?
That's a very good question. Until that amnesia clears up, I don't think we've got any way of knowing.
Oh, come on. You know he's full of shit.
You still don't believe him?
Of course not.
Okay, well, Kay is a bit of a mystery, but what about some of the others? Clover, for instance. What does she do?
I think she's a student. At night, she's a waitress or a bartender or something.
What about Quark? Well, I guess he probably doesn't really have a job, huh? He's still in elementary school, right? Why is that funny?
It's nothing. Just forget about it.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. Boy his age would be in elementary school.
You really don't know much, do you? About Quark, I mean.
And if it makes you feel better, sure.
Okay.
Well, I know a little about Luna.
I see.
I got her talking when we were in the infirmary. She
Right.
says she's got some sort of medical license or something.
Interesting.
She's a nurse?
It could mean she's a doctor.
I don't know. She didn't say. Just going by how she looks, though, I'd guess nurse.
Okay.
That leaves us with Phi.
Very good
She's
question.
the most mysterious to me.
Right. I mean, other than Kay?
What does a girl like that do?
Very
You've
good
been around
question.
her the most, Sigma. She told you anything?
Nope.
Look, I just don't know, alright? It's just kind of there. Like, I looked at you,
And some part of my brain just said, that's Sigma.
No, nothing in particular.
Sure.
Yeah. She's a real mystery, all right. I honestly know about as much as you do. So, basically nothing. I hadn't really realized it until I said it. I'd spent hours with Phi, and yet I knew nothing about her except her name, and I only had her word on even that was the truth. Who was she really? The more I thought about it, the more suspicious she seemed. Blah 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 blah. A fake detective, a waitress, a garbage collector, an elementary school kid, a nurse, and a circus ringleader. Plus 2 total mysteries. What do we all have in common? I don't think Zero would just grab a bunch of people randomly. Suddenly...
There you are!
Oh, hi! Oh, this is actually a great place. Hi. Hi, Quark. I know you have something important to say, but we're gonna end the episode here. So, next time, we'll be seeing what he has to say. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye!